I mean, it's you picked the name.
This is probably during the stint of 2016 when we were just collecting so much footage with our homies Alf, Dad Chuck, me and Colin, and we knew we wanted to do something. We were working our healthcare jobs and just saving up to create something. And I remember just like sitting in the office one day and just trying to think of names, and a Bacemint came up, and it kind of goes back to us in the slider bars,
Yeah,
the
boys.
Bacemint, and
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of gave us some traction. Like people, I seemingly loved those slider bar edits. So
those are
it kind of it had like a deep meaning to us. Plus Bacemint and mint, funky fresh. I don't know.
There you go.
Spelling and all. It's like
yeah.
It's really cool.
Basements are underground.
Yeah, underground, like rollerblading. We
I like those things. Like this, it's like
yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I like. Oh, that's cool. Like,
It's definitely inspired. It's not just like something random for the sake of it being random. Like there was thought behind it.
Right.
That makes perfect sense, though. It was like it seems like it was just like you didn't even have to think about it. You're just like, oh, let's just call it Bacemint,
Yeah, and
that's what it is.
We're back in Philly, which was technically like a home base too. We thought of a bunch of different things to.
Yeah, no,
there's
probably a million ways for that thing to circle around back to having a meaning.
Exactly,
which is important for us.
Now, was the beginning in like the inception of the idea like always to like kind of start a boot company, or was it like we'll just start off as like filming? Like what was the original like intention with the company?
I mean, we just wanted to organize our effort and monetize it, not so much for the sake of being a clothing company or being a skate and I want to get into the skate a little bit more, but it's just a collective of our effort, like I said, that we're trying to organize so that my career doesn't need to
talk on the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. My career won't need to fund it. Like, I want my personal career money to go to my personal life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, like I said, Bacement's self-sustainable. It works to fund itself now. But we don't really put labels on that sort of thing. Like, and just because that we're doing a collaborative skate with Roses, like, we're not a skate company. We're just a company brand, if you will, that's doing a collaborative effort with a skate that has some type of nostalgia to us.
Yeah.
One of the first skates we learned how to do tricks with was a Majestic 12.
So this is like a collaborative skate with them.
Yeah, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're not trying to infringe on anybody's parade. We're just trying to do a collaborative project with a skate that we like to skate.
Going back to when Bacemint all started too, like we had a gang, our whole entire crew, we had them all skating V13s, and we all loved the skate, and part of that too, we all loved supporting Julio and like all the peers and all the guys that I've worked with that I love and respect. And I mean, we still want to support Julio and all those same guys that were a part of that, and I'm skating them's right now. So it's, like we still want to show our support. But there's no like.
You guys bought like.
So you guys totally wanted to like address that like with the.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to obviously step on anyone's toes.
Dude, we're bringing. We've purchased 300 skates. We'll probably put 250 on the market. That is nothing.
Yeah.
Like. In the grand scheme of what other people are doing.
Yeah, John's first round was like 1,000 skates.
Yeah. I mean, you could do whatever you want at the end of it. No one's saying you can't do anything,
Right.
But I'll just...
I've heard mixed comments, though. People have taken wind of this and have found reasons to become offended by it. And I just want to squash that right here, right now. Like, this is not some...
You're not trying to make it to the top,
thing.
be like the main skate.
No, and like I said, we're not trying to like reinvent the wheel or be a skate company. It's just we had an opportunity. We're gonna take the income that skate generates and go on a freaking cool trip.
Exactly.
Visit our friend Pat in Europe. I want to skate Paris.
Yeah.
Who's getting me a trip to Paris?
you're trying to,
Nobody's
like,
giving me a
you-
trip to Paris but me. So we're gonna
Exactly.
sell those skates and go film a really freaking cool
That's
video.
fucking sick.
Exactly.
And
That's,
just
that's a good way.
put it back into the community. Like
Exactly.
basically put your efforts back in.
Exactly.
And bring
Yeah.
bring all the people who supported us.
Can I
and
come with you to
that were
Paris?
there for the beginning? Come with us.
Can I come with you to Paris?
Yeah.
It gives them an
do it.
opportunity that they've probably never gotten. Like
Mm-hmm.
some of these guys who maybe deserved sponsors in the past that never got anything
Oh,
from
yeah.
it. Like who have been there since day one.
Yeah.
Like these guys, bring them on.
And you
a
guys
trip.
haven't been like you've been working like whatever jobs the past. Like when was the last time you
Yeah.
guys took an
Oh my
in the
God.
international skate trip?
You
like
said
get
4
me
years,
out.
right?
I'm ready
you
to
haven't
travel,
been out of the
dude.
country in 4 years.
Oh, it's been about 4 years.
that's
yeah.
crazy. Because what about you guys?
The last we were sent back from England. That was the last time.
That was something I
went.
wanted to talk about too.
I
like-
went to Colombia a couple years ago with Alex.
But you flew to England
Maybe
and
more than a
you
couple.
weren't allowed in, right?
So
Yes.
should we get to that real quick?
Well, we'll get into.
Yeah,
Well, might as
that's
well
a funny
now.
story.
So
Okay, yeah.
let's.
I don't know the full story. so
Oh,
might as
I know
well.
the full. I think I know the full story, but it's
Okay.
like it's funny and sad and depressing at the same
Oh,
time.
like we were like had like
what
tears
happened?
in our eyes.
Yeah.
Like
I definitely cried.
we were
just-
so
just start-
excited. We were gonna go start in England.
when was this? This is
Oh gosh.
5 more than that, right?
It was right after Truth 2.
Oh, was it after that shit?
Yeah, it
Was
was
it?
2009.
2010
it
or
was
something like that?
2009.
See, I
10?
would say it was before.
2008.
I thought it was before too.
No,
I
because
was-
if it was after Truth too, I was like burning bridges. Like
before because you had crazy long hair and,
And you
I
just
was
had the-
bicked. Yeah,
yeah, you look
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah, we looked crazy.
So what happened though?
sick
Like,
crew.
what was it?
So-
what were we going to like? What were you going to England for?
You need
What
a
we do?
work visa apparently to
Skate tour, right?
attend a contest. We were
Oh, it's a
going out
contest.
there to attend.
it was a feast. The feast was in Paris though. The contest wasn't even in England.
Okay, I was a connecting flight you had.
Yes, but
Okay.
we were going to spend some time in England.
And
I think we were
skate.
there for like maybe a week or something before we went over to Paris.
So we had an email, and in the email it says, listen, say you're here on holiday. Don't
Mhm.
make mention of the contest. You're going to need a work visa. Quote unquote, customs can, pardon my French, can be cunts. Like that's what it said in the email. Customs saw the email, detained us. They took off our goofy little shoelace belts at the time.
Wait, so what happened? So what
Because
happened?
they thought we could use them as weapons.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know
so
what I
so
mean?
what happened originally was you walked in and they were like, "What are you here for?" And you thought you were Met Official, showing them like an
Like,
email
here,
that somebody
show me
wrote
an
out.
address.
So you legit showed them
Hand-
the email, like a piece of
handed it
paper,
over, yeah.
and it just had everything on it.
Yeah.
And you guys forgot I had that bit on it down there.
I mean, I was probably very unorganized at the time,
Right.
but probably packed the night before and just printed it out, like
Yeah.
not even looking at it. Like here, Adam Cole has sent an email titled like address or
I
something.
remember when you first
It's
told me
like
the story, you were like,
Control
"I
P.
thought I was Mad Official, like bringing in like this,
Yeah.
like no one has like their itinerary printed
Yeah.
out. I know you were Mad Official, showing it to the customs,
Yeah, I whipped
and
it
you
out
were
with
like,
pride.
"Oh,
I was
fuck."
like, check this out.
Yeah,
dude.
you're like, "Oh, fuck."
Damn, so they detained you and they took off your shoelace and they sent you back?
Yeah, well, they allowed us a night stay with the Cola family. Great family, by the way. I appreciate the hospitality.
yeah,
Even
his
though
dad
it was,
fought for us too.
he did.
Really?
So did you
Oh,
guys
sick.
fly
That's
into
what-
Manchester? Because they're in Manchester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we flew in.
Mhm.
Okay.
Had a night with them. Had like ate fish and chips somewhere. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Ollie Short was there.
It
Chris
was just
Farmer
like
was there.
Yeah, it was just sad. Like it was like, wow, we're about to miss out on this
Right.
great life experience.
Yeah.
Like
That wasn't like your first time in Europe, though. You've been like Europe
No.
before
You,
that.
should,
So it
you
wasn't
guys
like-
should have just renegated it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
Just-
Cola's dad was part of Parliament, and he was like,
What?
almost
Right.
confident that he was gonna save our trip for us.
But it wasn't even for something that you guys did. Like you didn't call them cunts. You just
Right, right.
showed them the paper that said that or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's even more fucked up. That it wasn't even something that you guys did.
they sensed deception.
Mm-hmm.
We said, hey, listen, we won't go to the contest. Trust me, we don't even skate in contests really anyway. We're not even good enough to win
Yeah.
contests. Like we're street skaters.
We
Like, what
actually
the-
did say that too.
And they're just like, nah, I'm not buying this.
So what, they gave you like a day pass kind of thing, like come back.
Yeah, and they
Come back at 8 in the
basically
morning.
like if you don't come back, like a warrant for your arrest
Yeah,
will
and
go
you'll probably
into
be
effect.
screwed. Yeah,
Right.
because it's
Yep.
overseas.
Cola's dad was trying to get us to be just flown over to Spain because we were supposed to spend like 3 weeks in Barcelona, and they wouldn't even send
Yeah,
us
so why
on
couldn't
over
you-
to Spain. They
No.
made us go home.
Oh, that
No.
sucks.
So to this day, I've never been to Paris or Spain.
Oh.
Do you still
Yeah.
have the document though? Because it
The-
said like so and so, like Sean Kelso, will be sent home on Her Majesty's way.
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
That's such an English
It
way of
reminded
saying
me
it.
like something like out of like Alice in Wonder,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Queen of Hearts said, "Off with your
Been anywhere outside the country though? That was it. After that, you're like, no.
No,
Is your
Oh,
pet?
actually, no, I forgot. We did go to Amsterdam for a winter clash.
Oh yeah, you guys
after
did that a few years ago.
And we were nervous too because we were
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
is
your
Yeah.
shit like? Do you have like a mark on your passport or
Like,
anything?
you hear for
we had a
college, you guys said, no.
we had a target in that passport and a clip out.
So you have
of
a
it.
new passport now, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
have
I
that.
a new one. Yeah,
But
Mine expired. I haven't had a reason to renew it.
I'm
Yeah.
good to go.
But
that's
maybe if we
that's
do
a-
well with this next line, I'll have a reason to. So we'll see.
so if you guys support the Basement Skate, you might get a nice Basement European video out of that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Uh-huh.
You can only hope.
So what do you guys like hope to like ultimately? Because it seems like you guys have a very broad plan of what you're doing. You're like, we're just doing a quick run of skates, but we're not a boot company. It seems like looking from the back, you guys are a very media based company.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
and now we're seeing pants.
Yeah.
And
What
shirts, which people are getting pretty stoked about.
What's your deal?
So what's like the
What's your
What's
deal?
your what's the ultimate? Is there an ultimate goal, or are you guys
Yeah,
just
there
trying to
is.
make
The
this
ul-
self-sustainable?
It's as simple as this.
Mhm.
The ultimate goal is to have fun
Mm-hmm.
and be able to continue skating and putting out projects in the way we want them to be presented. That's it.
Mhm.
As simple as that. There's no frills, no BS.
So when you started Basement, you weren't like, we're gonna be a skate company, we're gonna be a boot company, we're gonna be a T-shirt company. You were just like, let's just start doing shit and see what happens.
Right. And that's where it. I mean,
That's awesome.
I think if you stick
That's a great
to
way to
these-
come into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you try to stick to these formulas and these certain processes, I think it gets stale and it loses excitement. I don't know. Like
agree.
we're not holding ourselves to any rules, formulas,
Right.
boundaries. Like we're just trying to simply have fun. That's it.
That's
And
awesome.
You better be having fun because the Jump Street skate is coming out next.